All right, we're in. Cool. uh, hello? Damn capture came out again. Hello? There we go. Gotta love when the YouTube capture doesn't work, or the game capture. Alright, how do we sound? We sound good? Hi, Jay. How are you? Do we sound good, by the way? Audio all coming in nice and clean. So far, good. Everything was slightly a mess today. So I've been trying to like record stuff on the side for YouTube and TikToks and all that, and just everything was giving me a problem. So, oh, Mike, your mic is a little weird. No, why? 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 It's a bit staticky, not again. I think everything's messing up. Hi, what's going on, Jinx? How you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. How do we sound? It's weird too. Lovely. What game are you playing? We're playing Pokemon Legends ZA. Oh, where'd your voice go? How is... Wait, you're here. Cool. How's yours? My day is going okay. How's yours? My day is going good. Lois, how you doing today? How you doing yourself? I'm doing great. Just wanted to make sure all our audio sounds right because that would be difficult. What is your goal in this game? The goal in the game is to be the very best, like no one ever was. But we've kind of already done that, so right now we're just shiny hunting. Looking for some slightly different color ghost Pokemon. I know Halloween's over, but you know, you can always do a little more spooky time. But I think we should be sounding all right now. Nice. But how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Appreciate you guys for popping in. I love the decor and figures in your room. Oh, thank you. Definitely a little bit of a mess. I mean, half the room I kind of just covered with a blanket right now. I gotta clean some. But yeah, we're definitely getting a little bit of a shelf going on over here. Whole lot of figures, whole lot of cards. The Keyblade, it's looking sick. Thank you for noticing. Put a lot of work into this. Just to hopefully be able to move out soon and take it all with us and put it somewhere else. Excuse me. My room is honestly, I don't even feel bad. Mine's just as bad. Like who's got time for cleaning? Come on now. But the shiny hunting in this game is really simple. All you have to do is just keep flying to the same place over and over until shiny Pokemon show up. I've been doing it casually, just like on my own, like off stream, and I already have 25 shinies. These two I did get on stream, but everything else was just like casually playing. So the shiny hunting in this game, very nice, very calm. The other thing is you do get sighted sometimes, so you have to like leave then fly back in. But it's really nothing crazy. There's a bench you could do for the bench method too, where you just sit on the bench over and over, but I kind of like the flying one. I think you would go and you would bench up like right here, and then you would just sit, kill time, switch to night, and that's it too. Cleaning should not have been created, honestly. Stuff should like just put itself away. How's technology not going that? I mean, I guess it kind of has. We have got the Roombas. I've been really wanting to get a Roomba. Definitely want to get it for my mom for like Christmas or something. Got off so many cards. The cards have been like stupid addictive the last couple of years. Jinx, if I had to guess, is your favorite Pokemon Jinx? And if not, what is it? The cards thing is we're really gotta get through and start organizing the cards again, because they are all over the place. Yes, it's Jinx. Perfect. Very fitting. I think I've said this a lot of times to on stream here. Like, I like when people come in and we talk about like what's your favorite Pokemon, and they have like a not like. I feel like my favorite. I have a few like favorite Pokemon. They're all like very boring, like Jolteon for the evolution, Sobble, starter, Zacian, legendary. Like the most outlandish I get kind of is like Mamoswine. I love me some Mamoswine. But I like when people really got like the more like slept on Pokemon, like Jinx. We had somebody come in not too long ago talking about how their favorite Pokemon was something like a Kecleon. I'm like, I love that. Also, Jinx from Arcane. I don't know like nothing about League of Legends, but I've gotten music from that show Arcane on my Spotify DJ a lot. It's got some jams. And my buddy, he loves it. He's like, you gotta watch it. I'm like, I'll get to it eventually. There's so many other shows I gotta watch too. Hi to all the Texan fans. What's going on, Texan fans? What's Texan? Is that football or baseball? You should watch it. It's amazing. That's what he says. I gotta get it's on Netflix, right? I gotta get a Netflix account. I'm also like, I got like 2 shows. The Pokemon Concierge, I really want to see. That's on Netflix. I haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunter like all the way, but I've been like listening to the music since it came out. Super into that. What else is on right now? The Has Been Hotel season 2. I got to catch up on that. The first 2 episodes came out. The same person, my same buddy who loves Arcane. Me and him were like obsessed with that when it first came out, and we were like scream singing the songs in his car, getting Pokemon cards. Good times. Miss that guy. Luke, I hope you're alive out there. Oh boy. Do you like my drip, by the way? I'm looking like Farmer Luigi from Mario Kart World. I thought it was fitting for hunting the ghost. If you haven't finished the game and you're wondering what happened at the Prism Tower to make it look like that, don't worry about it. Just ignore that. I know there's all these turbo methods where you can like just put the controller down and let it do it itself. And I do have a few controllers that have the turbo function. But I feel like that's like, I don't know, I feel like I gotta be putting in some sort of effort here for these shinies. That's not as fun. Yeah, it's not as fun if I just let it run all night and then pop back in. But how's everybody's day been going? I was saying earlier, like, everything was giving me a problem with OBS and then the computer, and I was trying to record these unboxing videos for stuff that got sent to me, and I just could not get my words out correctly. I'm like, I am stumbling and stuttering like a crazy person right now. But eventually, I think it came out all right. I'm gonna sit on them tonight, and then I'll edit them again tomorrow, and then put them out this week at some point. So if you're on the YouTube, look forward to that. Some super secret boxes. What else been going on since the last time we streamed? I am an uncle again. Uncle number 2, baby. The night that the baby was being born, I just couldn't sleep because I was stressing, and I just kept shiny hunting all night using that silly stare method. And that's where I got all those other ones from. Let's do a check. Anybody around? Any shinies around? Does not look like it. Okay. Sit back on the bench. I was sitting on the bench. Who's that guy? The comedian guy who's like, I was sitting on the bench. I love that guy. Try doing some flies. Mix it up a little bit. Some flies, some rest, some flies, some rest. John Mulaney. That's the guy. He's a funny guy. That John Mulaney. I don't know nothing about him aside from that bit where he says, I was sitting on the bench. And then people put it as like the duck from Animal Crossing. Oh, that was another thing that happened this week. Big Animal Crossing update. Did not see that coming. I thought that game was good as dead. I'm pretty happy it's not. I know a lot of the Zelda amiibos for the Tears of the Kingdom champions, they were kind of like dropping in price because people weren't buying them. But I wonder now that the Animal Crossing thing happened if people will start buying at least the Toolin or whatever the other one's going to be to get that the like goat girl. The thing I'm most excited about, honestly, is the Splatoon items. I think the Splatoon items, a couple of the Zelda items, are going to be really great. There's a few new items that got like shown just indirectly through the trailer. Like there's like the little toy cars that like you had when you were a kid. That's going to be really funny. And then being able to make islands with other people, it's going to be great. Me and Jay are going to have a sick dream island. Oh god. I don't know if you heard that, just my mom just slammed the toilet like that. Whoops. Oh, Shane Snapchatting me. Hello, Shane. Fatty Nayas. Hi. Hello. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Shane's at the Halloween night at Universal, the Horror Nights. I'm like, just don't die. Don't die. Don't get Freddy Fazbear. Horror. Again, again. Tonight's the last night, I'm pretty sure. Gee, when you live in Florida, you gotta go all the time. What else is there to do in Florida? You're gonna tell me if you were living in Florida, you wouldn't go to all the Halloween, whatever. I was gonna say Donald Duck adventures, but I'm like, I don't know what they do for Halloween down there. Halloween Winnie the Pooh adventures. Oh, shiny. There's a shiny somewhere. There is a shiny somewhere already. Oh, I can't save right now. I think it's the Beedrill. I think it's the Beedrill. Alright, let's go back in. Alright, excuse me, pumpkins. Pumpkin. Excuse me, pumpkins. Excuse me, pumpkins. Which Beedrill is it? It is the little Beedrill over here. What's going on, Beedrill? I love Beedrill shiny. It's so good. Oh, we didn't catch him, though. Oh, I caught the wrong Beedrill. We might have to weaken it. Yeah, we're going to have to weaken it. Alright, Pikachu, come on out. My big rat. Alright, where you at? Thunderbolt! Hit him with the luxury ball. And we got him. Beedrill, level 42. Shiny number 1 for the day. What's up, buddy? I will call you Sergeant Sting, and you will be Sergeant Sting. I need to get more healing items. Alright. And now we're back. Gotta love that shiny charm. That was less than 20 minutes of flying in the same spot for a shiny Beedrill. When we were doing pumpkins earlier, it was we got about 1 pumpkin per hour. So we got like 1 shiny per hour before. Now it's around, at least on average right now, 1 every like 17 minutes. What to see for the next one. I'm really hoping for that Gourgeist. I really want to get the Alpha Gourgeist as a shiny. But like the main goal right now is the Gengar. I'm glad we got the Beedrill out of the way. So now we can like just focus on doing it at night so we can get the Haunters. I don't know if, like, I never thought of wanting to do a living dex in a game before, but this one really has me itching to try, just because of how high the rates are. What the heck? Get out of here. Malware bites. Not right now. But yeah, like the shiny hunt in this game is like super chill. You kind of just do this thing. It's very brainless. Which it's a double-edged sword. Like I like it a lot, and I also don't. Like I like how it is just very like you can just not pay attention to what you're doing for most of the time and just hit the buttons, and then the shiny will show up, and you get to do a little shiny check, and then you can just like hang out and talk to chat or whatever, which is super cool. But at the same time, I do really like the ones like the Poke Radar or the Dynamax Adventures where it did take a lot of like actual paying attention. So I'm torn on it. I definitely don't hate this method. I think it's pretty solid, especially like as like a chill one to do passively while like if I was not doing it as like a streaming thing and this was just like I just want the shiny hunt like while watching YouTube or TV or something else, this would be like the best way ever to get them because you could just hit the button. By the time your YouTube video is done or your episode from whatever show you're watching is over, you go and do your checks, you get something, you don't get something, you go back and watch another episode. In a way, I still think Arceus is a little bit better with how it's like Outbreak setup works, because then you kind of just go for what with them you kind of just go in and you just kind of go and check for the ones that you are given, so a little bit more random to it. This one is like very much you know what you're going for, but it's that's also kind of easier if you are going for a living dex because you have the like a checklist basically. After the pumpkins, you should go for the ice ones for winter. Yes, that is the plan. I wanted to do get as many ghosts as we can in this like kind of like Halloween-y fall window, and then when we get closer to Christmas and January, we'll do the snowy area. There's a good amount of surprisingly for being a city, there is a surprising amount of snow in this place. I was thinking about this because a lot of the NPCs talk about how like they're not a huge fan of the wild areas, which I think is really funny just for in-world and really interesting for this game's story. But imagine like you're living in an apartment complex and all of a sudden the mayor's like, we're just gonna freeze the entire next area of where your housing is, and we're gonna put an alpha avalug who's gonna live there, and that's just something you have to deal with. It really adds a bunch to your commute. Kind of brings down your property value for most people, you'd think, because they want to live in the city, which is already really expensive to live in the city. But then you're gonna put you right next to like a blizzard, or like especially the area 17 with the lion den. Like it's a huge raise in property taxes. Using taxes to make wild areas basically like little zoo safari zones in the middle of the city. It's crazy. Especially this one just filled with ghosts and bees. And there's a cafe in the middle of it. Like, this can't be good for the business here. There's a lot of logistical issues to Lumia City's plan, I fear. And as a kid, it's something I probably would never even have thought about too much. I just kind of would be like, oh, it's Pokemon. Yeah, there should be Pokemon everywhere. But, like, I kind of, as an adult, I'm like, I don't know if this is safe. I don't know if this is the best idea, Pokemon. I think you guys might be going out of your mind a little bit. But I know the snow one has, like, a really good bench that you hit like everything at once on. Okay, we're about to hit 10 minutes. Like, this is actually just crazy. You just kind of do the thing, and then like every once in a while I'll be like, all right, let me check, let me look. I'm getting bored of flipping. Oh, we got another shiny pumpkin. Is that two? No, we got one shiny pumpkin. Pumpkin! Oh, I think another one. Alright, we got one shiny pumpkin. I think this Whirly... Yep, shiny Whirlipede. Okay, the shiny Whirlipede does not want to play as nicely as the pumpkin. Okay, he jumped out twice, so I'm going to take this time to run away and save so we don't lose it. It's so broken. It really is, honestly. Alright, Pikachu, you're up. Pikachu, hit him with... Oh, nope, Beedrill, get out of here. Beedrill, come back. It's not safe for you. Pikachu, Thunderbolt him. I hit with Electric Ball. And we got him. Whirlipede number 2 achieved. That's not the one? What do you mean that's not the one? Oh, did I catch the wrong one? I did. Whoops. Oopsie. It's a good thing we saved. So it got a little hectic, but you know what? We put that save down. Okay, we should be right on the outside here. Pikachu poisoned. Fix that. Oh no, did we lose it? Oh, I think we lost it. Nope, it's right here. Cool. Woo! I thought we lost it. Good job, Pikachu. I'm gonna go buy some healing items. Okay. It's the blue circles, not red. Ah. See? Would never have known. Oh, I see it. I do see it now. Nice. Okay, so we got the Whirlipede, another pumpkin. Pumpkin! Put this here. Put you here. We'll release this one. And Beedrill, you could go here for now. Okay, so in 30 minutes we've gotten 3 shinies. Buy some hyper potions. Give me like 100 of these. And like 100 full restores, because why not? I got the money. I really like catching the shinies and luxury balls. I don't know if it's just because of the flex or what. Okay, let me... Oh, I put on my, my sweet green beanie. Oh. Nice. There we go. Now we're looking dripped out. Any lost Pokeballs? Here's 6 Pokeballs for you. Thank you, my guy. Okay, I want to turn it night. I want to take a seat here, make it nighttime. So now we can get the Haunters to show up. Pumpkin! Because, yeah. Now we got Haunters and Shuppets. Also, that brings our total up to 29. 26 plus 2 is 28. 29, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28. I think the other thing, because we were doing wrong the first time, was just flying to the area, and that was only getting us, like, the first 2 pumpkins and nothing else. So now that we're at least going in the right spot, that should be helping us out to get them way faster. We haven't checked for Larvitar up top yet, so there's still like there might be a Larvitar. I don't know if that sparkle, like you can hear it from down here. Oh, oh my controller died. Perfect timing. So to check for the Larvitars, you just have to come over here where this little teleporter is. Yep. All right, we got something. Something went off. I think it might be the Larvitars up top. Hopefully. Not just an... Oh, nope. It is a monkey in a tree. A Panpour. Nice. Number 29. We will take that. Not as cool as the Larvitar. I don't know. I kind of love the monkeys. Nothing on the Larvitars up here, though. That's okay, though. You used the Pokeball? Did I use a Pokeball? I meant to use the Luxury Ball. I'm sorry, monkey. You missed a poke. Oh, I missed a Pokeball. Let me put up a pin for a second. So our fly is like right here. I can't get in close enough. Whatever. It's good to know. At least we have some tree spawns to check from the spot. I will get this Pokeball just so she doesn't get upset with me. Oh, there's two Pokeballs over here. Go over Repeat Ball. Nice. Hyper Potion. Tiny Mushroom. Hello, Bellsprouts. Can I get up here? Oh, how about that? I guess because it's out of the circle. I thought it was going to stop me from jumping on this roof. It does stop me from jumping into the thing, though. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Haunter, Haunter. Shove it, Haunter, Haunter. Haunter, Haunter, shove it, Pumpkin. Pumpkin. I'm pretty happy with the monkey, because those were ones that I'm like, because I don't think there's a specific spot you can hunt for them. They just kind of like are randomly in trees, so I will take that. I saw a video that was talking about today that so now with ZA, every Pokemon of all like 1,000 whatever Pokemon we're at now are able to be caught in one of the games on the Switch. And the only ones that were left until ZA came out were the monkeys, Patrat, and Furfrou. So it's nice to have everybody here. Everybody's here. This game also like really, I don't know what, maybe just something with the visuals for them. It really did make me like the elemental monkeys a lot more. I've been always kind of like leaning towards like the elemental monkeys are not that bad. I don't know why everyone hates on them, but this one in particular, they like really made like Semi-Seer look really cool with the with his flame wheel attack, and Semi-Poor is like straight chilling. Like if I was playing through this game again, I definitely would use the monkeys on my team, like all three. I would dump my. I would if I was gonna ever play ZA again, I'd want to do a run where I dump my starter right at the front and go get the monkey, and use an elemental monkey instead. Wilson, what's going on, crowd? How you doing today? I hope you're having a good one. Appreciate you for popping in. We have been streaming now for 37 minutes and have caught what 4 shinies so far. We just got a nice Pampor, Whirlipede, Beedrill, and another pumpkin. Oh, big pumpkin. Yeah, good guy. How are you? I'm chilling. I am straight chilling. Loving life and living love, as they say. And if they don't say that, I just made it up. Doing good. Good. Recorded a couple videos today. Went to the gym. Had a hot dog. Can't complain. Caught a bunch of shiny Pokemon. Okay, we got about two more minutes of resetting, and then we'll run around again. I've really just been like, I feel like we're set to like every 5 minutes just start running around. If you do a consistent fly, could have named it ICUP. Bet. Next one's ICOPE. Bro, I can't wait. So like that joke, I remember thinking that joke was so funny as a kid because my mom had a little Christmas decoration and it was like on how to bake cookies, and it said 1 cup, but it looked like it said ICUP, and I'm like, it says ICUP on your Christmas. I guess these. Excuse me. Bless you. Thank you. That's something I gotta do this week. That's gonna be on my tomorrow agenda, is to come down here and dust some things, because this corner. So I've been sitting at my desk now for a few hours, and the dust up here is getting a little rough. Your guy looks like a Luigi? Yes, thank you for noticing. This is my Luigi outfit. I'm here to hunt the ghost. Pretty sick. Alright, we'll do one more fly. One more fly, and we'll do a check. Luigi's house, but it mansion. Luigi's house, but it mansion. Luigi's house, but it's mansion. Luigi's house, but it mansions. Luigi's house, but mansion. Luigi house, but Luigi house, but Luigi house. Luigi house, but mansion. The last day of Dia de los Muertos. I feel like I absolutely white person said that. Day of the Dead. I assume that's what that is. Last day of Dia de los Muertos. I definitely like white dude from Philadelphia fucking butchered that. It's the last day of spooky month. Well, technically, yesterday was the last day of spooky month, but we're hitting the end of the spooky. My one buddy, he's at the end. Did you take a Spanish class? Yeah, but I didn't pay attention. My Spanish teacher, Senor Salas, love that guy. But I'm sorry, I was paying attention to other things at the time. But my teacher, Spanish teacher in high school, he gave us like fake money with his face on it, and he called them Salas pesos. And I know that pesos is Spanish money or Mexican money, but that's what he would give us, and they'd be like little Salas pesos for like doing good on tests, and I would love it. I'd be like, dude, I'm a Salas pesos bajillionaire. I want to get all the money with his face on it. I hope that guy's doing well. He was a cool teacher. I don't think I retained much from his Spanish class, though. Will be real. I feel like I retained more from Dora the Explorer. I know Azul means blue. My boy Azul, the choo-choo train. I should get Aaron to watching Dora. My Spanish teacher was super evil. She made us watch a documentary for Cinco de Mayo, and a test. The other Spanish teachers had a party. We heard them all having fun while we watched our old documentary. That's messed up. That's some messed up stuff right there. Come on, you gotta have a Cinco de Mayo party. I just remember there was like this sitcom that they made us watch, and it was in Spanish, and it basically was like, they were like, oh, it's just Friends, but for Spanish, like the TV show Friends, and it was like just as bad as Friends. But I don't remember like any of it. I remember like sleeping. Alright, let's do a check. Anybody? Anybody shining? Oh, we got a shiny Alpha Bayonet. Anybody else? Anybody else wanna? No. Okay. We got a shiny Alpha Bayonet. Gonna run out here and save. Alright, Pikachu. Let's get in there. Oh, he looks so good. Thunderbolt. Dazzling Gleam. Surf it. Oh, he snuck out over here. Where's he at? Thunderbolt again. And with a luxury ball. Didn't want to get caught. Megadium, get out of here. Get them all out. Solar Beam. And we got him. Hooray. Nice. Hello, friend. Nice to see you. You're so large. Spooky. Okay. You can't even see the blue. I'm sorry. Okay. Read chat again. All three of our Spanish teachers were blonde white ladies who legit looked like sisters but weren't related. That's funny. Bayonet is a freak in the sheets. Oh, it is a freak in sheets because it's like a doll. It's in like felt. We had an awkward revenge when she put out part-time and she started to cry in the middle of the class and her husband and Jim had to come to. Oh my god. That is awkward. I was about to be daytime already. A Spanish teacher in high school who looked like mom and daughter. They were also blonde. Blonde women love Spanish. Confirmed. Anything going up here with the Larvatars? No. Nah, you guys are okay. Woohoo! All right, number 30. Number 30 on the shiny count. Pikachu, I'm sorry you had to get knocked out there. But it's a full box. So it took me like the entire, maybe, like I played Arceus for maybe like a year or so after it came out. It took me like a year to get a whole box of shinies in that game. And this has taken me like maybe a few days once you get the shiny charm. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Pikachu, heal, please. Dude, I can't wait to have them all in the... I can't wait to have them... For them to... God, words are hard. I can't wait for them to have the Pokemon Amusement Park IRL. Yes. I know there's one in Japan that's coming that looks really neat. Something similar. Like there's a park where they're going to have Pokemon stuff. And Universal Studios is going to have some Pokemon stuff. I know there already is some at some Universal Studio stuff where there's like parades. Why can't you read today? I'm having a hard day. Mentally. I don't know why. Not really. I'm so fine. But like I was trying to read off a script earlier for the unboxing video thing, and that was not working. And then I was trying to do one for this controller, and then the OBS just like crashed. And I was doing a knockout tour in Mario Kart, and I was like about to win, and that messed me up. I'm having a hard time reading in general. I think it's my brain absolutely just smoothing out the mush. Went to the gym though. That went fine. No, didn't hurt myself there, thankfully. This is why I don't stream. I'm illiterate. That's fine. You're allowed to be. I'm absolutely illiterate sometimes. Like it is the streamer curse too. Like a lot of times, like I'm like I could read fine. I read fine any other time, but as soon as I hit the record button or the stream button, like stupid, just falls out of my mouth. Unliterate. That's what my mom said the other day, so you can see where I get it from. Well, I don't even remember the context, but she said something like unliterate. You're unliterate and inappropriate. I think she meant to say inappropriate. Alright, it's about to become daytime. So I'll just get it to daytime, then get it back to nighttime. Even if you're, oh gosh. It's like when you're a kid and you think your voice sounds so much cooler to when you talk versus how you actually sound, so I'm sad to find out that it only makes you sound cool. It's okay. I don't sound cool either. Even when I try to sound cool, it makes me sound even less cool. So, I said this a bunch because there's a couple people I've talked to, and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to do any streaming or video stuff." I'm like, "Just do it." You look, but I'm embarrassed. Same. You're like, "Oh, I don't think I'll be good at it." Neither am I. I don't think I'm good at it, but I just do it anyway. I sound like a sounds like a reassuring Chad. I try my best to be a reassuring Chad. But like everybody has like something like I say it's like even at like the highest level of streaming, I'm sure or like video content creation, movie star people, they have something that they think about themselves that they don't like. So it's like just do it. That's at least that's my mindset. But also I am too. My thing is also not just the like whatever self-conscious thing to make me not want to do it. I'm just lazy sometimes. And if Gia wasn't there to like kick me in the butt to be like, you need to stream today, I probably wouldn't stream a lot. So just having like a solid support system is also very important, whether or not it's just for, and that just goes for streaming, not just for streaming, just life in general. Just, you know, got a good support system and pulled off. XQC definitely pulled off no one understanding a thing he said until he got famous. That's pretty true too. There's a lot of people, and I don't be like a haterade, but like there's a lot of people who were like famous on the Twitch scene and streaming and internet that I'm like, I have no idea how. Who's watching this? But I say the same thing. Like, but I say that as like somebody who's also on here. Like, be like, why would somebody watch this guy? Just in general, I'm like, I don't know. Some people are crazy. She is the GOAT for a lot of reasons, but yeah, definitely getting on stream is more. She said unappropriate, and you called her unliterate. Yeah, okay. That was the context of that. My mom called me unappropriate, and I said, "Well, you're unliterate," and it made my dad really laugh. I want to bring. I've said this so many times, but I want to get Bill down here and play some games, but he's always like so busy or tired. But we definitely will do that at some point. I bought an Atari Classic compilation on the Switch just to have my dad on here so he can play some games that he can understand. Because this is his words, not mine. Anything that's got more than 2 buttons is a little too much for him. And I get that. But yeah, Gia's the GOAT. Big W's for Gia. Any shinies? No. I thought that Haunter right there was shiny for some reason. I know you do. One shiny Dragonair. So mega bad. Yes. That's another one. So that was going to be my next hunt. After I did like the blah words. The main goal for the ghost hunt was to get the shiny Haunter for the shiny Gengar. Because that thing looks so sick. And then the next one I want to go for is Dratini. I know Dratini is going to be pretty hard. In comparison to these. Because it is just a one hunt thing and you have to like run back and forth. But I've also seen some people get it like really fast. So it may not really be that hard. But the Mega Shiny Dragonair is so good. And it's funny because I have like 4 shiny Dragonair, Dragonite, Dratinis just sitting in my Pokemon home, but I'm like, I want one from ZA, you know? Normally I'm like, oh, I already got it and go. I don't need another one, but like, I feel like I need to get one from this game. Uh, what shiny Pokemon do you think looks way worse than with? Oh, so yeah, actually, that's one I think about a lot too. Is like I don't hate the shiny Lucario. Like I think it's like it's gold, and I'm color blind adjacent, whatever. So yeah, I was never a huge fan of Lucario's color. Um, I get it why they would make him like gold, but it does it just kind of just come off as like a pea color. Um, color adjacent, yes. I don't know, Jay. I didn't want to be like. Don't. Jay always wants to make fun of me for my color blindness. I had to like look at them. Can't think of any like right off the top of my head. Um, but I think Venusaur is one that I'm not a huge fan of. You're like really colorblind. I know, Jay. I know. I never was so like the gold, green, yellow color, whatever that is for Venusaur. Never too big a fan of that. Um, Blastoise is another one because it kind of really can't tell too much of the difference. But yeah, I think Venusaur looks better on its normal colors. I think Espeon looks way better on its normal colors than its shiny. That's another one that's like disappointing. Those are the ones that jump off right at the top of my head. I think Buzzwole looks better normal than a shiny. That's like a real stretch one. Charizard definitely got the yes, they love their shiny. They love Charizard. Charizard's the baby. He's got to have the cool things. The coolest things. Which I don't fully blame them. Marketing. Shiny Espeon, I think it's the weak. Yeah. I can't remember off the top of my head what Leafeon looks like, but yeah, Espeon's the one I always was like the most disappointed in. I don't even know what I would want them to do, but it's definitely not turn him like green. Oh, Nidoking or Nidoqueen, that's another one. Pretty much any of them that just turn like a gross green color, I'm not a fan of. Any shinies? Did that shine? Nope. These Haunters are doing a really good job at avoiding us. Check for the monkey. Anybody in this tree? Anybody in these trees? Nope. Anybody up here? No. I think my issue with the shinies is if they take their time and give it amazing shiny every Pokemon, but I feel like they get lazy and it gets cumbersome. Like, okay, Ceruledge and Armarouge shinies, they annoy me. They really do piss me off because it's so simple. They could have just gave them like the swapped colors from each other and it would look awesome, but they just kind of like changed his eyes and that's it. And in Scarlet and Violet, that's like impossible to see. I have a shiny Ceruledge in Go, and I'm glad because I did. I'm just gonna get them both in Go, because I never want to look for them in any other game. It would have been so sick for the color swaps. There's a few other ones I feel like the color, like Reshiram, Zekrom. Their shinies are like mid, but if they were just like straight white or straight black, the opposite one, that would have been sick. Okay, now that I accidentally put the pin down, well, how far can we go? It can go up to here. Okay, so we only get this one tree where a shiny could be. We got pretty lucky with that, I guess. Yes, the Zekrom Reshiram color swap. If everyone's beaten beaten the main game, I mean, not that it's like a huge spoiler, like of course you're gonna fight of course you're gonna fight Zekrom, so like that's not a huge spoiler. But in the Zekrom theme, so I was listening to the Pokemon ZA music in the car when I was driving home yesterday. Nidoking and Queen swaps, but not as cool. Do they? I mean, that would be cool, but like, I feel like they're kind of similar. Could be colorblind. What was the point I was trying to make? The music. I was listening to the music in this game. One, it really goes hard, especially if you're like in a car with like good surround sound system. You can hear all the instruments and stuff. Very nice. But the Zekrom, or not, the Zygarde theme. There is a part, and if you look in like on YouTube and there's like comments talking about it, there's a part of the song that has the Tapu theme in it. In the Zygarde theme. And I remember thinking that it sounded familiar, but I couldn't think of where. But yeah, they got Tapu, a little bit Tapu bit in the Zygarde theme. And I love that. I've been telling Jam, like, you gotta finish the game so I could, like, rant to somebody about the end game stuff. Love to listen to bro Glitch X City. Like, I think I mentioned that before, so I listened to her so much, especially in college and just like high school. I know she just put out one for Canary, and like they had Insane in the Rain. He's a YouTube music, video game music person who helped work on this game's music. If they were ever to get Glitch X City on for like some remixes, either in a game or like some sort of side project, that'd be really sick. Because she's been making music for Pokemon on YouTube for like goddamn over a decade now. Oh, the Canary one's fire. Also Magic. Yes, dude. Magikarp Festival is such a good jam, just in general. All the music, I loved all the music from Pokemon Tournament, and that's what I wish. So, like, I got it on the Wii U, and I played it a few times with people, and nobody ever, at least people I was friends with at the time, no one really cared about that game. But I'm like, damn it. I remember I would get up and, like, watch the regionals and stuff that the Pokemon Company would do, and it would only have, like, maybe a couple hundred viewers, and I'm like, damn it, I need more people like this. If they got Toby Fox, surely they... Oh, yeah. If they wanted her, they could get her. I love the Toby... That's the other thing. I love the Toby Fox. Big Undertale. I'm a big Undertale boy. Big fan. Love that they got him on. Where's my Sans? Bam. Here's Sans right there. He's always watching. Whew. Hi, do you remember me? Of course, you were just here like 20 minutes ago. Maybe an hour ago. How you doing, Jinx? That's funny because the alt for Lucario in that game is so cool. It was a cool red. Like, yeah, oh yeah, it just had like the straight red skin. Or red fur. That one looks sick. That would have been for a good shiny. Shiny Ghost. Alpha Ghost. Catch you anyway. Were you talking about Sans? I'm always thinking about Sans. Talking about Sans. thinking about Sans, looking like Sans. There was there was a guy on TikTok who said you look like Sans with skin, and I've never been more complimented in my life. Father, forgive me, I must go alpha mode. I must go beast mode. But yeah, we were talking about how Toby Fox did music for Pokemon, and that I love Toby Fox, and that I love Sans. I got my little Sans guy. I've been wanting to, I've never been a cosplay person. I always want to do, I wanted to do a Sans cosplay for so long. Did he do Leon's theme? Yeah, I think not Leon's champion theme, but he did the Tower Rose battle, like the post game Sword and Shield fight up in the tower when you fight Leon. And then I think he did the entire soundtrack for Scarlet and Violet. The main school theme, the battle with the professors at the end, Area Zero, and it really goddamn caught me off guard when I did the Sword and Shield or the Scarlet and Violet DLC, and it's the Ed Sheeran song, but on the DLC it's a remix of that Ed Sheeran song Celestia, done by Toby Fox. So it's like credit theme by Toby Fox and featuring Ed Sheeran, and I'm like, what a crazy crossover that was. Oh, Gio, we got some view body thing on the Twitch if you want to ban that. Hit it with the hammer. Gia, whack his pee-pee. Oh, shoot. He did a live for Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, he did a live for the Scarlet and Violet. I'm not 100% that he did the whole thing, but I know he did most of it. Oh, my camera's getting blurry. We're back. I know it's an old meme, but the bailiff whack his pee-pee. It's just been like stimming in my brain now for like a week and a half, and I love it. It's not funny to say. They're like, don't talk like that with your nephew. But I'm like, nephew, whack his pee-pee. Like, talking about the dog. Whack Chino's pee-pee. Don't do that. That's not nice. So I watched my sister's dog. Excuse me. His name's Chino. He's adorable. Little wiener dog. But every time he starts barking at nothing, I'm like, Chino, I'm gonna whack your pee-pee if you don't stop. Just give up. I would never. But Chino's my little buddy. It's like we've been nap time, and it's been great. Oh, it's also doing that thing again, where it's showing me not the live chat. There we go. I want the cosplay Jinx from Arcane so bad, but I have Aw. That's definitely fair. And if you're not comfortable with showing that, I definitely wouldn't. You could definitely maybe find a character who covers up more, so you don't have to do that. That's one way. I'm trying to think of like other. I can't think of any other characters off my head. You could wear like a big Pikachu onesie, and that could cover up everything. That's what my brother wore for Halloween this year. Like, you could definitely still cosplay without having to show all that stuff if you're not comfortable. Or you could like make like a fun costume that has some sort of covering. Do a little fan interpretation. I'm not an expert on the rules of cosplaying, but I'm pretty sure you could without having to show off any stuff that you don't like. Anyone? Yeah, even alter the costume a bit to hide the scars if that helps people in the cosplay community. I love altering the characters. Yeah, like you just make it your own. Make your own little design for it. Falling off the roof. Wow. Oh, nothing. Dawn's approaching. Every time I see that little text pop up, Dawn's approaching, I just think of like Dawn from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, just like walking, giving you like the dead eye stare. Oh yeah. See? Come here, we got some answers. Should cosplay as Sans with a gun. I do have the Sans hoodie. I do have that. He's got like a little Sans zipper. No, he needs a gun. I have a NES zapper. I have a rubber band gun. Gia wouldn't let me get a gun. She's like, you're not mentally stable enough for that. And I'm like, you're so gosh darn right. You could get like one of those cosplay Splatoon guns. The Bayonetta ones were always one that I was like, if I'm ever getting a cosplay gun, gonna get the Bayonetta ones. I'm gonna hook them on a pair of heels. I'm gonna learn how to walk in heels. I'm gonna strut on them. Bam. Gia's always strapped with the band hammer. She's ready. That would be a funny emote to make. Gia's little... So I have like a little like PNG YouTuber type thing for Gia. Made for like thumbnails and stuff. I just draw up that character holding like a big like King Dedede or like Amy Rose hammer. Dropping the band hammer on it. Or there you go, the Tinkaton. That would also work too. Tinkaton with her giant hammer. That'd be good. She's Tinkaton. Gia, there you go. There's your next Halloween costume idea. Just get you a giant hammer. I think this is the longest we've gone without getting a shiny so far today. Yep, still nothing. It's crazy. I joined the stream now. No, you're scaring all the shinies away. Gee, with the hammer. On Twitch, I have the bonk hammer. You do have the bonk hammer over there. Is that like supposed to look like the Harley Quinn hammer? I feel like it kind of does. Anybody up here? Nope. Wee. On YouTube or on Twitch, you get the ban hammer. On YouTube, you get the ban taser. It's a little more intense over here on YouTube. Rez playing Pokemon Legends ZA. I think I mentioned this before too. It's just like even when Arceus came out, I don't feel like like at least on my own friends list on the Switch, there's like so many people who are constantly playing this game still, even though it's been out for like a week or two. How long are we out? Like 2 weeks now. You got the consistent fly right now. Pumpkin, stop looking at me. When is the DLC supposed to come out? I'm not sure if they gave a specific day. I don't know why I made that noise. I don't think they've given a specific day yet, but I think that it's coming out in February. I'm pretty sure it's like they're setting it up that it's going to come out on Pokemon Day. Let me actually Google that because I'm not positive. I feel like I'm correct on that. When is Pokemon ZA DLC coming out? It has a release date. February 28th. Yeah, Pokemon Day. February 28th, 2026. Because there were so many people who were like, I can't believe Pokemon's putting out day one DLC. They're putting stuff in the game that should have been there. Like all this going off about the DLC, and I'm like, I really do kind of feel like I kind of wish that they were correct. I kind of wish there was more to play right now, because I'm like ready. I'm ready for this DLC. I have like some suspicions about what's going to be in it, like the Hoenn starters, because they're not in this, and they have Mega Evolutions. Definitely Kyogre, Groudon are going to have some sort of connection with the whole Primals, and Hoopa with the hoops. Like in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, we had Hoopa doing crazy shenanigans with the dimensions and the hoops. So we're going to get some crazy stuff with that. I'm hoping with whatever this dimension we go into has... it's also leaked information that we are going to get more Megas. So there's going to be more Megas, more wild Pokemon to catch. I'm just really interested to see where what lore implications are we going to get out of this? Like, are we going to see a certain blonde man from Arceus? Are we going to see a detective? Are we going to see, like, more Emma related stuff? There's a lot that they could do with it, and I'm pretty excited. I just kind of want it now. Pokemon Day sounds lit this year. They're probably... yeah, I 100% think we're going to get a tease. Like, maybe, like, a title. Maybe the starters. Maybe that might be pushing it. But I feel like we're going to definitely get a reveal for Gen 10, but not, like, a full-on trailer. It's going to be a very, very little... Maybe it could be more. But I feel like they're not going to want to throw out so much that it overshadows the DLC for this. So I feel like this will come out DLC, and then they'll have, like... They got Champions to talk about. Champions still has to come out this year at some point. And, like, a tease for Gen 10. Just like a logo. Maybe flash the box legendaries. At maximum, the starters. That's my guess. Just give us the fan service we need. That would be huge. Like, if they brought back, like the, I would really like to see Serena and Callum, like, grown up. It's kind of crazy, like, we don't really ever see, aside, like, we've seen Red and Blue come back a few times, but, like, we really don't see any of the other player characters. So that would be cool. I think, what else did they do with with Hoopa, you could shiny hunt out of those orbs, or out of the Hoopa rings. So it'd be kind of cool if there was like some sort of like obviously they're going to be. How do I say this? I think that the legendaries like Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, Latios, the ones that have Mega Evolution that are going to end up probably being in this. I think they're going to have a similar fight the way like the Rogue Megas did, where you're in like a battle arena and they're going to have like attacks that come out you got to dodge, stuff like that. But I hope there is a way to like maybe shiny hunt for those legends in this. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. I don't expect it. I feel like all the shinies are going to be, or all the legendaries are going to be shiny locked for some reason. Make it like the Pokemon manga where all do interact with each other to form different regions, and they have a tournament where all Dex users would. That'd be sick. I mean, that's kind of what Pokemon Masters became, but like we need like a mainline thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Masters is supposed to be taken that seriously, like in a canon way. But like, what is the Pokemon canon anyway? So like, but it would be sick to see like all of them come back, like a world tournament like they did in Black and White too, and have like all the main characters come back with like a canon team. I say canon. I throw that around like. Just give like the main characters a set team that they have. Like that'd be neat to see. Especially if you bring back ones with like older like what older Pokemon trainers would have now. Like what does Red have going on? Like did he pick up some Alolan Pokemon on his trips? Or we know Blue has been to France. We know that he's been to Lumio City, so like maybe he grabbed some Pokemon. That's kind of how I feel about Yu-Gi-Oh! Being back, all the main characters, one big story. I feel like they did that. Didn't they do that for one of the movies? I'm like very barely into Yu-Gi-Oh! Enough, but I feel like there was a movie that had Yugi, Jaden, and the 5Ds guys all together. And that was like a huge deal. Any shinies? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. We have got the boys. Backing it up. Backing it up. Let's go save. I heard 2 shiny sounds. Alright. Big pumpkin, excuse me. Dunk you right in the head. That was easy. Alright, who else we got back here? Anybody else? Anybody else? I definitely heard 2 sparkles. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Is it one of the Larvitars? Is it a monkey? Monkey? Is it a monkey? No. Is it a Larvitar? It's not a Larvitar. Why don't you save before you check? Good call. Yeah, we got the boy Ike up. Change nickname. Ike up. Nice. Oh, Larvitar. How'd you get down here? Who said you could do that? Get back up on the roof where you're supposed to be. You know what? Maybe what I heard was me picking up an item. Because I don't see another one. Also, if I knew that this person was going to keep the Pumpkaboo out here, I would have definitely tried to get a shiny one for her. See, maybe it's out here on the roof somewhere. Ha, I see you pee. Ha ha. Nope, I think I might have just been hearing things. Maybe the shinies were the friends you made along the way. So true, dude. Hello, Badoos. Anything going on up here? Pidgey? Woohoo! Oh! We hardcore parkour. Oh. We hardcore parkour. Nope. Starting to think I was just hearing things. Trying to count number 31. I think it'd be cool if the IRL Pokemon Amusement Park tied to the real life region Pokemon one, like Unova. All Unova Pokemon Gal. That would be cool. That's what, like, I was half hoping with Pokemon Go almost that, like, excuse me, like the Alolan forms would have only been in Hawaii. But that would have been kind of lame for people who are not in Hawaii. Whew, okay, so we got one Haunter. Pretty solid. Yeah, like, I remember when Pokemon Go first came out, there was all those memes about, like, going up on top of, like, Mount Everest or volcanoes and stuff, and I was like, there was a part of me that was really hoping that they were going to go that far with it, but I kind of knew they would never. Like, they did it sort of with, like, regional Pokemon, but they never really went that crazy. I do like to get Wigglets, you have to, like, be at a beach. That was pretty fun. Every time I go to the beach now, I'm like, gotta get my Wigglets while I'm here. They made it possible you could get Deoxys if you went to space. It'd be so cool, but, like, it would be so sick because, like, the only people that would have it were actual astronauts. Or just assholes who could pay to go to space. But Maybe one day. All right, I think we'll do. It is 9:53. I think we'll do 7. We'll end at 10. We'll do like 7 more minutes of restarts. We'll do a check, and then I think we'll call it there. This was a pretty successful shiny day, I gotta say. Got a monkey, a couple ghosts. Did I tell you I ever figure out who James is? What? I don't recall what you're talking about. Please enlighten me. I would unironically be so ready to throw down with a Mewtwo in Times Square. I'm sure if you went to Times Square enough, you could find somebody dressed as Mewtwo. And you could fight them if you wanted to. There's crazy people out there. Or you could dress up like Mewtwo and go to Times Square and start fighting people. That'd be awesome. The dude, James. Oh, no way. Yes, you did. You were telling me that. There was a guy named James, and his phone number, I guess, was similar to Gia's, and they kept calling, asking for him because of paying for some windows or something, and she's like, I'm not James. Never been James. Never gonna be James. It's been like 3 years. He put in some website for window estimates. Oh, gee, that's what we should have done for Halloween. You could have been Jesse and I could have been James. Or other way around. You could be James and I could be Jesse. But you can be like James Bond and I'll be like Jesse the cowboy girl. Last year, I was always on Times Square since one of my architecture sites was in it. And I did see real people dressed as Pikachu and Charmander. That is pretty cool. We were there, and you see people dressed as like Elmo and every other character possible, trying to get you to take a picture with them and then pay them $5 for their picture or something along those lines. Oh, it's nearly daybreak. Shiny monkey. No shiny monkey. That Elmo lady was scratching. It was snatching phones. She's wild. That is nuts. In Philly, we got Philly Elmo. It's a guy who dresses up like Elmo and plays the drums and walks through the streets whenever we win a sports game. Big fan of that guy. Alright, I think it's about the turn day. Let's just do a check. Any shinies? Any shinies? Shiny? Shiny. No. You're just in the shadows. Shiny? Shiny? Nobody wants to be shiny? It's messed up. The day I went into the office, I ran into Philly Elmo in the drum line. That's awesome. I'm heading to Philly next week to get a Philly cheesesteak. Any place you recommend? Gia, what do you recommend? I think, the hell's that one? Not Checkers. The Jim's. I really like Jim's. Definitely Wawa. Gia hates that I would say Wawa. Whoa. Tony Luke's is pretty solid. Pats. There's a lot. Can't go wrong, really. Except, like, just don't go to, like, Geno's or whatever the, like, real touristy ones. I'm a Wawa hater. Sheets all the way. Boom! There we go. Now we have something to argue about. I'm a Sheets hater. I'm a Wawa boy. I love me some Wawa. About to go get me some Wawa. I like gyms. I wouldn't go to Paz or Geno's. I think Angelo's is overrated, but people love it. There you go. Certified Gia answer right there. Okay, for him we got Hasty Nature. What does Hasty Nature do? Raises speed minus defense. That's fine. And in PA, you're either a dirty Wawa lover or Chad Sheets enjoyer. I am the dirtiest. I am the dirtiest Wawa lover. I will eat my hoagie on the top of the trash can and I will love it. Oh yeah. But on that note, this was fun. Oh, look at this little... It's got a Hulk Lucha on the... It's got Hulk Lucha on the floor. How about that? Bet Gia's going on a date in Philly. So we'll look to see which one of those places is the best. Bet. Bet. Thanks, Gia. I read that completely wrong. Going on a date in Philly. So we'll look to see which of those places are best. Hell yeah. I hope that goes well for you. Should be a great time. And it's the cheesesteak's definitely gonna be better than Sheets. I figured it out by the end. Just had to reread. But all that said, this was a fun stream. Appreciate everybody for hanging out. We will definitely be back next weekend for more shiny hunting and more Haunted Mansion. We're gonna finish up Haunted Mansion, put a closure on the Halloween next Saturday, I believe, or Friday, one of the two. Fun stream. Appreciate that. Thank you. I had a good time. But if everyone has a good start to the week tomorrow, and I will see you somewhere on the internet. Bye-bye.